Faster!
Whoa!
Whoa! Did I just kick off the air to build speed?
Yeah.
That was incredible! That's like double jumping in Mario. You just jump off the air. Hey everybody, welcome back. We just came back after a few weeks of not playing, so I'm probably a little bit rusty on the controls again. Shouldn't there be music right now?
I mean, it is late at night. Maybe there isn't any music this late.
Maybe. Right, so I wanted to just check this, just because there's an exclamation point on it. Oh, okay, oh.
Ah, pitiful. Are you lost, little lamb?
Oh, he literally lives across the street. We just met him. Wow, he looks like a demon from here. He has no pupils. Oh my god. Or more accurately, your god? Get it? Because I'm talking to the priest?
You got it.
Perform a church service every Sunday. How about coming down? So are there days of the week in this game? Because I think in the previous game, it was just rainy days and sunny days.
Yeah, it looks like there's Monday. Top left.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so days of the week actually matter in this. But don't we have to, like, pay for a hotel room every day and it's like $100 or something? That could be a
You
pain.
could always sleep out in a shed.
Well, is that still an option in this game? I know it was in the previous one, right? We need to find somewhere to sleep, actually. Should we just go right back to... It's Casa Pineapple, right?
Yeah, Casa Pineapple.
Okay, I think what we need to do is we need to go back and sleep. And then we need to... Ah, my god! Whoa, where did that guy come from? Who is he?
He's a demon.
Where'd it go?
The other world.
Oh,
no.
no. Whoa, the game is performing especially poorly today.
Zach,
Or
you're a
tonight,
coffee
technically.
person, right?
Yeah.
No sugar, only milk. Yes, I'm completely with you on that one.
Whoa. So, do you think that was short because it was supposed to be short? Or do you think that was short because the game choked and died?
Probably the former, but you can talk to Zach for a lengthy
Oh,
period
yeah,
right now if
yeah.
you click left stick.
Hey, Zach, it looks like we were right on the money. Tracing the San Rouge distribution route led us right to Louisiana. You know what that means. We've got a hot hand. And Lady Luck's given us
Eye on the
far
winner.
more
Play the
favor
front
than she
line,
ever
take
has
the don'ts.
before. We just happened to hear news about Lisa's murder while sitting in a bar during our vacation in New Orleans. That certainly wouldn't have happened if we had stayed in D.C. They would have given the case to another special agent, or maybe even to the state, and then we never would have found it. In the end, it would have been shut up in that vast, desolate evidence vault along with all the other cases, marked by nothing but a first-degree murder tag, buried in a soggy grave at the bottom of a sea of data. That would have been its fate. Instead, it traveled from person to person until it finally fell right into our lap. Things always work out that way for us. We've traveled all over the United States trying to track down San Rouge. We can't let this chance pass us by, can we, Zach? We need to find some sort of clue before this southern sun melts it all away.
Man, that was wordy. Sorry, I try to slow down a little bit when he's talking about that stuff just so we don't get this way, way too loud pavement grinding noise, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. I think the game performs worse at night. I don't know how that's possible. Like, they don't even have to have a skybox. Like,
Well, they have to have the lamps pop in while being on as well.
Oh, you think it's like the shadows getting loaded from... Because, you know, shadows
Yeah.
always up the GPU usage a lot when you turn them on
You missed your turn.
in a PC game. Oh, did I? Shit. Yeah, I don't know my way around the town very well yet. I will say the town aesthetically looks really cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, some of you may wonder, why didn't we just sleep off screen? I figure we'll leave it in at least once, just so that you can see what the process is, because we've never done it yet. I don't know if I'm gonna walk in here and something wacky's gonna happen, you know? Or maybe the game will crash, because it hasn't happened
We don't
yet,
know
but
yet.
come on, like, we're all looking at the same screen, right? Like, what is going on? It's barely working. Oh. Are we good? Okay. So
We're
I
good.
wanna... I really wanna... What's the button to run again? What do I hold for that?
One of the bumpers, I think.
Whoa, that's the gun. Oh, that's supervision. Okay, it's R1. Can we talk to our buddy? Was he in this painting?
Yeah, he was there. Hungan.
Okay. I guess he doesn't want to talk right now. I was kind of wondering if he wanted to, God, that looks... There's something off about this. It's so dark,
Maybe
isn't it?
you're gonna put your hand on it later, and it'll make
You'll
you
walk
sink through it. Yeah.
Now, if I walk through that into, like, an evil version of the hotel, I'm a sucker for that shit. For, like, a world with a mirror evil world or something like that. You know, like Darkseid. I'm super into that shit. I don't know what it is. I've always liked that. Just, you know, safety saves. We're a little low on cash, actually. Do you think we can win cash at... What the fuck? Oh, this is our weapon shrine. We just don't have anything yet.
I wonder if the mirror just sent it to your hotel room.
God, it is a dark-ass room. We never explored the hotel room, have we?
No. Ah, yes, a mirror you can't see much out of. That's much better, as seeing York is not even looking at the mirror, but pushing the camera to where the mirror is to look at York.
This room could be vastly improved if there was just some really goofy posters on the walls that say things about berries and whatnot. But, you know, it's not a bad hotel room. Nothing else? Okay. I should have a shower. I'm sure I'll get penalized financially if we smell bad. Oh. That's not good. Bathrooms sure remind us of those clinched schemes from... Cliched! I was gonna say, where's the accent? Was it not in the font?
Sometimes cliche can be spelled without the accent.
Really? I've never seen that. Maybe that's just because I live in Canada, so I've only ever seen, you know, the French way. Blood shower scene from Nightmare on Elm Street.
I'm assuming that means when Johnny Depp gets wrapped up and then squeezed by blankets and then blood comes spurting out.
I don't remember the movie very well. I watched it in high school, but I always forget it's called A Nightmare on Elm Street. I remember it being a good movie, though. Which shower scene is your favorite? That shouldn't be taken out of context.
I have yet to see Nightmare on Elm Street, and I plan on never seeing it because I do not like gore.
I don't remember it being super gory, but if you don't like, here's the thing. I don't consider excessive blood disconnected from, like, wounds. I don't consider that gory, but I understand why someone would, and the movie definitely has plenty of that. You know, like, I don't want to see someone's guts come out, but a whole bunch of blood and a fake arm flying across the room? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, even that's too much for me.
Okay, that's fine then. Stay away from horror then. Or at least that kind. I guess that kind of horror at least. I'm not a big horror film guy for the most part, but you know, slasher films, old school slasher films, I think they're fun. You know, Friday 13th, I think that stuff's fun. Man, he's getting a lot of dialogue out of the shower not working.
That's just another day in the life of York.
Yeah. Have you noticed how slow the default text
Oh
speed
wait,
is,
no,
by the
Blood
way?
Shower. Blood Shower must be referring to a different part of A Nightmare on Elm Street. Like maybe some girl was taking a shower and there was blood coming out instead of water.
Oh, probably. I don't remember. But I got a low battery warning, and I had this plugged in a lot a couple days ago. So just hope that doesn't cause any problems. You know, if I plug it into my computer right now, great episode, everybody, by the way. If I plug it in right now, then I stop controlling the game. That's not good, okay?
Yep, because it starts controlling Steam at that point.
Oh, can you not see then?
No, I can see now.
Okay,
it's fine.
okay.
Size, made in France. It looks soft enough to alleviate all our exhaustion. Zach, even though the Bureau is paying for this, it's still tiring to have to live out of hotel rooms day after day.
Yeah.
Nothing beats getting a good night's sleep in your own room.
I've never been a big hotel guy. Okay, yeah, let's do like 8 a.m.-ish. It must be open by then. Oh, that was weird. Sorry. I hate that noise.
Yeah,
God.
it's not good.
No, I don't like that. God, the room is still so dark. Right, we should go get... Don't they have, like, a buffet in this place?
They probably should, yeah.
I'm very satisfied with the decorations and the size of this closet, Zach.
Right, the thing I was saying is weird. I went to go have a sip of my morning coffee at the same time that he, I think, yawned? And it sounded a little bit like he was sipping coffee, and it was weirding me out.
And it's even got a security box. What else could a man ask for? It's proof that we're still safely inside the fringes of modern civilization.
Couldn't shell out for good light bulbs, though.
Mm-hmm.
Because, oh my god, how dark is this room? Okay, we do need to get more suits, don't we? Okay, agent, hard to ignore. Stylish brown. I can respect a man who looks good in a brown suit. Not easy.
I think it's a brown tie more than anything, but it's hard to tell from where I'm sitting.
The suit looks mildly brown to me. Let's get out in some daylight and we'll really see. $10 for dry cleaning? That's a steal. I'll send off the old one. I just really don't want to get detriment for smelling bad. Personal grooming bonus, thank God. That more than paid for it. Okay, let's get out there. Ooh, the door kind of flung us a little. I think the buffet was up a floor, right?
Yes it was.
Our max stamina is very low right now. Must be from the hunger.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, oh my god, I tried to do an empty stomach workout for the first time this morning. Normally I do like empty stomach cardio. I tried to do like empty stomach weightlifting.
Only the highest quality Creole cuisine.
Yeah, that shit ain't happening. That's so hard without fuel.
The real deal, which ain't too easy to find in a backwoods town like this.
Did I hear wrong then? Set me straight, would you, Chef? I thought that Cajun food was the norm in Acadiana. Why would you go out of your way to serve Creole food here?
Ah, and you remember over at the diner slash bowling place, she was super against Creole, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I like this. We get to hear another perspective.
When I was
And
young,
we don't know if they're
trained
brother and
myself
sister
at a
or husband and
famous
wife yet.
restaurant in New Orleans.
I forgot that we knew that they're related, or I mean, they could
They
just
have the
have
same last name at least.
They could at least have the same last name, but probably related in some way, whether that be through marriage or blood ties.
A famous restaurant? That's incredible. Was it Arnaud's? Antoine's? No, don't tell me, I got it. Brennan's, right?
None of those, actually. But that place taught me how to really cook. Go on and try something, you'll see.
Very intriguing.
All right. Barbecue shrimp, seafood platter.
Ooh, bananas Foster.
What is that?
What it says right there.
Oh, wow.
It apostrophe space will fill you to the brim.
Okay, that's more than just a space. That's like a whole
2 or
tab
3.
over. That's crazy. I've never had that, but I have had a dessert that perhaps is a similar idea of like crazy sweet and like some fruit kind of thing. But it's more of an English thing. In an English pub around here, I've had a jam buddy, which it's like a deep fried jam sandwich with a whole bunch of French vanilla ice cream on it. It was incredible. I ate it back in high school once, probably a decade ago, and I wanted to die after. And I could handle unhealthier food back then than I can now. So as delicious as it was, I don't have much of a sweet tooth. That's a once in a lifetime kind of thing, you know? I don't need it again. Seafood platter is incredibly tempting because I love me some seafood.
You can actually see how much it'll fill you up at the top left.
Oh, you know what? Okay. I was gonna go barbecue shrimp because that looks delicious, but this does fill us more. And I guess I don't need to worry about healthiness. I'm sure we aren't getting fat. It would be funny, though, that if you ate too unhealthy, you'd get stamina losses from being out of shape or something. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I kind of thought we were getting a full
That
cutscene.
food was unbelievable. I see you weren't lying about undergoing training at that famous restaurant.
Ah, now you just trying to embarrass me, mister. I still appreciate it, though.
And you must have undergone some rigorous training in order to gain such refined technique. You put so much care into preparing everything just right. And your manipulation of that low-temp flame in order to bring out such a pleasant fragrance, simply perfect. This is true Creole food. You have to tell me now, which famous restaurant did you train yourself at?
Laughing.
Come on, chef, we need
Smoking.
to know. Zach and I are begging you.
Ah, you drive a hard bargain, mister. All right, I reckon I can give you a hint.
Really?
Taco Bell.
Oh, just a hint now.
Fine, we'll take it. Just say it.
It's the restaurant that serves the most famous fried chicken in all of Louisiana. Crispy,
Pop?
crunchy. You know what I'm talking about? Bona
There's no way it's
fide fried chicken.
Popeyes.
Is it really?
No.
There's no way. That's a
can't
fast
mean-
food restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
I'll bet they worked you pretty hard.
Mm-hmm, you betcha.
So that's how you acquire the mental fortitude necessary to cook such amazing food.
Oh, my time there taught me just how tough city life really is.
Amazing. Zach, did you hear all that?
Yeah, I guess the implication is Popeyes, they just obviously can't say it.
That's an incredible story, David.
Huh. You know, we have a couple good Popeyes where I live, but, you know, I try not to have too much of that stuff, because Jesus. Oh, I've had some bad stomach days after ordering a little too much there.
You really are a true chef. Both Zach and I have given you our official approval.
All right. God, see, that's how you know the game is awesome. We were just stopping in to have a sleep and have a meal, and in any other game that would be a chore, but we got rewarded with some really interesting character development. All right, it's time to finally see what this suit looks like, because this is the darkest hotel in the universe. How is
It's
this
all
place
natural
covered?
lighting.
I know, right? It's covered in windows, it's all natural light, and yet it is pitch black. Oh my god. You open the door and it's like so sunny. I guess they're trying to get that feeling of when it's a really sunny day and you're inside, and so sometimes some of the building looks really dark by comparison. But seriously, it's a little hard to see. I might need to turn off the upscaler at some point and just see what does it look like without the upscaler. Because I do believe the upscaler makes the contrast a little bit higher, and that might make very dark areas extra dark, but I'm not sure. It does also smooth out some of the ugly edges, and it's still not that smooth. So, who knows what it looks like without the upscaler.
Yeah.
Give
it a minute.
Oh, okay, we're good. Oh, it makes me nervous every time. Oh, hey!
Patty. That's just bringing her along. Okay.
Oh, I can choose to not bring her along. I wonder why. I guess if you find the dialogue annoying?
Maybe you don't need her if you're just gonna go, like, walking around and exploring things.
Maybe. Okay, I marked off, making sure we're going the right way. Okay, mission 12. I think it's only like a block away, so... Faster!
Whoa!
Whoa! Did I just kick off the air to build speed?
Yeah.
That was incredible! That's like double jumping in Mario. You just jump off the air. Oh, it's incredible. And another loading screen. Ooh. You know, we were spoiled playing Deadly Premonition 1 on PC. Because, yeah, we had some horrific glitches. It's the glitchiest version. But there's fan patches, and I got it working and stuff. We had a stable 60 frame rate through most of Deadly Premonition 1.
It worked like a charm, Patty.
And it's the only version of any Deadly Premonition game ever that runs at 60. And, like... And the load screens were fast because I had it on a solid-state drive, you know? We were kind of spoiled because the poor fuckers who played Deadly Premonition on console had it rough.
Oof, yeah, I can't even imagine.
The Xbox 360 and PlayStation 4 versions were both just riddled with crashes, too.
Mrs. Carpenter is nowhere to be seen.
Oh,
Now's our chance
God.
to topple the 10 maidens, Zach.
I think I brought it up in our playthrough of that, by the way, but you remember when we had that really long tailing mission where we were driving and tailing Nick in the first game to the art gallery?
Yeah, kinda. Mm-hmm.
Immediately after that, you get to the art gallery and there's an Otherworld segment, and you can walk behind the building, and it kind of feels like that's what you're supposed to do. This is an infamous glitch on the 360. On almost every save file, the first time you attempt to walk behind that building and then come back, which is the only way through, you will crash.
Oh boy.
The previous autosave was before the driving segment. Oh, and that's the 360 version. It's probably the most famous crash in it. That game was a 360 exclusive for ages, by the way. Everyone had to deal with that. Oh, this building's not too dark. I don't think the suit fits, or suits. I mean, it doesn't literally fit him. None of his suits do in this game, because they're kind of puffing off of him.
Yeah, and I'm not sure about the texture either.
Yeah,
Is this tweed?
I think. It's not his color, you know?
Yeah, it doesn't feel right.
It also makes him look fat the way it's hovering off of his body.
It may be because we're used to him wearing like a red tie and a black suit, like a pitch black suit, or vice versa.
Also, black is slimming, so.
Yeah.
Oh my lord, y'all are back? Listen up, y'all ain't gonna believe this.
What's wrong?
Mrs. Carpenter hasn't come in. For the first time in 10 years, what could it be? I just hoping nothing bad happened to her.
She's fine. You have my guarantee.
Oh my lord.
I locked her in my trunk.
I reckon if an FBI agent like you is convinced, then I should be too.
Okay. Sure, just believe
What did I
everything
tell
the
you,
FBI
Patty?
says.
Value is a relative thing. We needed to find that figurine, no matter the cost.
And that's why I killed that old lady and stuffed her in my trunk. Patty, do we get any more amazing dialogue with... I remember we got a really
Man, she's not very talkative today.
I know, right? We got a great cutscene out of her the last time we were here. That wasn't even mandatory at all. So I just kind of want to keep getting those because those were great. Okay, this is what we've all been excited
really wanted
for.
to bowl that bad? They don't have bowling alleys in the city no more?
Wrong, Patty. I have absolutely no interest in bowling. Tossing a heavy ball at lined-up pins? Where's the fun in that? You can't even call this a sport. It's a game for cavemen. Nonsense. Utter nonsense.
Well, that's judgy.
Then can I throw the ball instead?
Absolutely not, Patty. This is part of the investigation. I need to do this myself, no matter how stupid it may be.
He's so judgy towards bowling.
He's vehemently against the idea of bowling.
I like this. We're learning about old York, like young, I guess young York. You know, past.
No, let's
York.
call him Old York because that's a good contrast to the state of New York.
It's very confusing, and yes, also the puns that can come out of it. I just love that he's open-minded about everything in the world except bowling. He is irrationally mean about bowling.
Sure looks like you're having fun to me.
Watch, after the first throw of the ball, he's going to be, whoa, I've been wrong about bowling this entire time.
That is a very York thing, isn't it? Is he just pretending he's not having fun? Okay, select a ball.
7
I can pick
pound.
that weight.
Ooh.
Okay, so I don't know much about bowling. I'm not gonna lie. Wow, this
Hey,
actually
low
looks...
battery.
Oh no. Not while I'm bowling. This is really important. Okay. This looks a little bit more fair than Super Monkey Ball 2 bowling.
Yeah, but that was a trip in and of itself.
That was very fun. Oh god.
Oh,
No.
that might actually be fine.
Oh my god.
Almost.
Well, Failure?
Yeah, you were supposed to get a strike.
Oh. I thought I was just blank bowling. Okay. Oh, maybe.
Hmm. You're gonna want to put a spin on it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Maybe aim to the right and then put a left spin on it.
I'm gonna pick a heavier ball. Aim to the right and put a little bit of a left spin
Like
on it.
angle it to the right. You
Oh.
can push L or R to
Right.
angle it a little bit.
Okay, and then we put a little bit of left spin on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
Oh,
that's
that was a bit much. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. Well.
Oh no, that was
There you
perfect.
go.
Okay, that was an accident. I meant to go a little easier on the spin.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Oh, hello.
Oh, looks like I finally earned myself a rival.
Ah, was that essentially the tutorial then? That was my warm-up round?
Mm-hmm.
That was just a stroke of luck, Mrs. Carpenter. Despite how I may seem, I've never been any good at any of the ball-based sports that exist here on our planet.
Oh, no, you can't fool me. I can tell the FBI's giving you very special training.
I just wanted to turn around and put his fingers on his ear and be like, shit, Zach, she knows about the FBI's special bowling training program. Abort mission.
If I gave you a few lessons on top of that, I'm sure you'd be able to go semi-pro.
Sammy!
Semi-pro?
That's right. That's what I said.
Not
Idiot.
pro, but semi-pro.
I did punch her once.
Yes, semi-pro. You'd never be able to go pro. You don't have what it takes. You could become a semi-pro if you tried really hard, though.
They're doing a good job at making me want to show her up.
Well, I guarantee it. Come back and see me when you feel like giving it a try. I'm sure my husband would forgive me if I let someone like you borrow my lane. Well, we gotta give youngsters a chance to grow. That's what we always say.
I could actually go semi-pro?
I'd take her words with a grain of salt if I were you.
Patricia, I can understand why you'd be envious of my talents.
I love that he takes this as the most flattering thing in the world.
But you don't need to worry. You have your own unique talents, just like any other person. You shouldn't have to feel inferior every time you look at me.
You're unbelievable. You sure you don't need to get your head checked out?
It's so strange, Zach. I feel like I'm discovering a new side to myself.
I fucking love York.
By the way, Mr. Special Agent. You said you're investigating the Lisa Clarkson incident, yes? In that case, there's something you should know. That poor girl
I killed her.
She was a druggie. And she was into the really bad stuff.
And that's why she got killed by a tall man. Oh, well, no, the body got stolen by a tall man, right? I guess we don't know
yes.
who murdered.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot. I had an idea when I was rewatching the last episode that went up.
Yeah?
What if Avery is in cahoots with the guy, but because Avery's only like 6'5" or whatever, what if the actual perpetrator was standing on his shoulders or like sitting on his shoulders?
Oh,
That
okay.
way they could still like have to push the light above their head out of the way.
Yeah, and like Avery, he's clearly developmentally challenged. He probably didn't know what he was getting into.
Mm-hmm.
He probably just thought he was helping someone, you know? Like,
Yeah.
and we saw that he really cared about Lise. So he's probably just convinced by somebody like, hey, you're helping me help Lise.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I really like that idea, actually. That sounds very plausible, especially because we know he works in the building where the body was stolen. Okay, all right.
So that's what I'm thinking.
Red powder.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
No wonder the
Powder made from the red flowers.
You
red seeds, rather.
figured out that much.
Okay, we haven't had a whole lot of mentions of the red powder or the red seeds yet in this case. Most of them talking about it was with Zach at the beginning of the game, so I'm interested to see this coming up here of all places.
Well, the reason Lise turned into such a little hoodlum is because of her mother, Galena.
I mean, she does seem mean.
Galena?
Mm-hmm. A mother only in name. Oh, as far as I'm concerned, she's still nothing more than a child herself. Oh, dressing up in fancy clothes, always out on the town somewhere. Children giving birth to children. If these aren't the end times, well, I don't know what is. Oh, and they were always cooped up in that jazz bar. Galena wouldn't know proper parenting if it hit her in the tush.
Zach, the jazz bar. We first heard about it
Rock
from
the
Patricia.
jazz bar. Rock the jazz bar.
I just really want it to be like the Galaxy of Terror, where we walk in there and the owner is sloshed and singing incredibly poorly on stage. You remember that, where
God.
every song that they would have Carol sing, even though it's clearly not Carol's voice, and like it's the owner of the bar going up there singing what sounds like drunk lyrics. It's so great. The
It's
Galaxy of
real
Terror
bad.
was the best.
It must be deeply connected with this case. And the red powder. It must be San Rouge. Following the Oracle and felling the 10 maidens sure paid off, didn't it?
Okay.
So, Mr. Special Agent, are you
That's
all
Mr.
finished
Special
yet?
Agent to you.
Yes, Mrs. Carpenter. Thanks to you, I've gotten a new lead.
Oh, then how about you mosey on and let me get back to my bowling? I need to bowl my first game of the day, or else I'm gonna get rusty. Well,
How
what
about you
waiting
fuck the fuck
for?
off?
Get a move on! Shoo, shoo!
Yes! Bowling has been unlocked. AKA New Game Plus.
All right.
Alright, next episode, everybody.
Oh,
Oh, wow! Wow, the game gave me a cliffhanger to end on. That's incredible. I was just gonna go save at the phone and say we're gonna do some more bowling.
hell yeah.
Oh, this is a way better cliffhanger. On the next episode, I have no idea. Until next time, have a nice day.
See ya.